I'd like to first start out with reading a quote from the assignment that I'm about to present to everyone. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. That's attributed to Nelson Mandela. My name is Evan Schulman, and what I'm about to present to you is a series of videos and links to written answers to a portfolio for a class that I was enrolled in fall quarter 2007 at UCLA. The class was Effective Methods of Social Change, and this portfolio was one way to see social change in our lives, both personally and socially, and is considered an effective method in that it helped us to think about and plan for the future and figure out what's important to us, what makes us happy, what's going to find that drive in us to move forward and create the social change that everyone in the class wanted to make. But first, two things. One, the word portfolio. I kind of looked it up, sorta, and port is a throughway or a connecting point between two instances. So, you have your airports and your seaports, your computer ports. It's a throughway. And then folio turns out to mean pages or papers. So originally the portfolio was through pages a way to understand someone. And in this case, my folio or my leaves are the digital screens that you'll be watching these videos on. And I think that says something about how I want to present it because there's two things you should know about me. One, I believe in potential. I believe that every human has a potential to make change, to make a difference in this world. And two, I believe in change, changing systems, changing the way things are done for the better. So I think that these video answers to the portfolio questions are adequate to represent me, right, through these digital pages to represent me, because I think that if you understand what you're seeing right now, it's not actually me. What it is a digital representation of me. So the pixels on your screen that make up my face are just pixels, and the voice that you're hearing is just your speaker moving at just the right rate due to the electrons hitting it to emulate my voice. And so what that speaks to is that the electron, that small, insignificant particle that a lot of us take for granted every day or don't even see, has so much potential. Right now, it's manifesting that potential through sound and through video and through the little dots on your screen. And if you really, really think about that, that is awesome. Okay, it's awe-inspiring when you can think that we can take something as small as an electron, generate it, move it, go down a power line into your computer, into your screen, and then have that electron serve a multitude of purposes, whether it's powering your computer, whether it's powering your speakers and making sound come out of them, or whether it's representing a face on a screen. And so I'm really excited to present my answers through the videos and to leave you with that thought that everything that you're hearing and seeing right now, this experience of what my portfolio is and is going to be, all spawns off of these little electrons that have immeasurable and awesome power behind them. So just wanted to leave you with that thought and say thank you for staying tuned and watching and listening to my portfolio. And I hope that this is kind of a release for the thoughts and ideas in my head in response to some of these great questions that are in this portfolio, as well as perhaps some inspiration so that I can unconsciously give other people permission to do the same, and that is to liberate yourself from your own fears and to realize that you are not inadequate, but that you are powerful beyond measure. And in this small but I think profound way, we can connect with each other that way and hope to really make the most of ourselves and our own lives, but also the world that we live in. And I hope that you will find it worthwhile. Thanks. I forgot to mention one more thing about why I'm excited to use electrons and what electrons and this whole video, audio representation of me, how it describes me as a person. I said that one of the things that I like to do, or I like to believe that is a part of me, is that I like change and changing systems, and using electrons in this way does two things. One, it means that if I'm using electrons, I'm not using trees, so more trees, more green. That's also something that's a part of me, but I didn't have to waste any paper in presenting my answers. And two, this new form of presentation or description really speaks to how systems have changed over time. And if you want to sum it all up into one thing, that would be technology, So starting from when humans discovered fire, or we had the wheel, both those things changed the way humans were able to evolve, both personally and as a species of civilization. And so, if you take that trend and bring it all the way up to today, we've gone through paper and books and, computers and CDs, and now everything is online and everything is interconnected. And again, everything that is interconnected is connected through something as simple as an electron. So all this time, those electrons have been there, but we're finally coming to understand their capabilities, and in doing so and in bringing to light and accessing those capabilities, we are changing systems, we're changing the way we live. And so that's just another way that this medium for my answers represents myself, but also represents the changing systems that we live in, and again, something that I hope to do. So, just another thing. Alright, on with the Portelectron, I'll call it.